Okay, guys, so this is now going to be the one that Amy did in the beginning of the year. So let's watch this one and see how it goes.
Channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. Today is the kickoff. Today is the first day of a new journey, a new life change, whatever you want to call it, getting my life back together. Yeah, that's what today is. And also today is January 1st. So I did a lot of prepping yesterday mentally, like, okay, you know what, we're going to do this. This is it, Amy. You know, there's no looking back. We got to do this. And I worked on my weight loss chart. I did a whole bunch of words that surround it, which I will inclip a picture somewhere in here.
Okay, so I love that she did this. I think it's a cute idea. Whatever she needs to help her stay motivated is really good. I like the words that she's put up there. Future health, Ollie, her husband. I can do this. Her children. Yeah, it all looks pretty good to me. You need something to help you with that motivation. You just do. So I'm not sure how the numbers work on this. It's like 1, 8, 15, 20. I don't know. Maybe she'll explain that. But yeah, I like the new self-love. That's a great thing, you know. A lot of the times, I forget what they call them, like dream boards or something like that, to kind of remind yourself what your goal for the future is and what you want to do. In fact, I think I'm going to create one for myself, because there are a couple things I want to do when I lose enough weight. Zip lining is one of them. That should be fun. But yeah, I think this is a great idea. Freedom. Okay. Outings. These are all the things she gets to do and, you know, prolong her life.
That will show you guys what I was doing. Anyways, so I worked on that a lot yesterday. I sat down and figured out like what kind of meals that I'm wanting to make. Meals, however you say it. I say meal. I don't know how else you say it.
Yeah, one of the reaction channels I watch had an issue with how she speaks and how, like Amber Lynn, where she doesn't emphasize the ing in a word, that Amy's done that too. I don't know. Like, I'm kind of, you know, a grammar, for better lack of a word, Nazi. But for me, sometimes if that's how you pronounce a word, that's how you pronounce a word. And there's no guarantee that everything I say correctly. My thing is, when you know, Amberlynn tries to use words that are maybe a little bit too big for her to use, that she's not using correctly. But you know, if it's how someone pronounces a word, you know, I can get over that, even though I'd prefer that people say living and eating. But you know, like whatever. So a lot of people were getting on her about that, and I'm like,
Meal. Anyways.
Yeah, I think it's it.
I'm gonna say it the way I'm comfortable saying it. Meal. So I sat down and did that. I figured out a lot of the calories, so that way it's already all figured out, and then I just have to input it into the MyFitnessPal. I was watching Cupcake Vegan, and she was explaining, which I'm really on the fence with her, because I don't know if she's trying to throw shade at me and make fun of me. A lot of her supporters obviously are against me for whatever reason. I don't know. Supposedly I'm a pathological liar for what I don't know. I really don't know, but...
Yeah, so I've been watching Amy a while, and so far I love her. Like, I think she's a nice person. I don't think she's a pathological liar. I know there was an issue when her and Ollie thought that they were going to have to move really fast and they needed money, and people donated, but she still gave all the money back to the people that wanted their money back. You know, when she realized that they could stay there and that he got a job, and everyone really helped out. So I feel like that was absolutely genuine. You know, a lot of people don't, and that's fine. You know, I think it's just how we perceive people. Maybe I'm too nice, who knows? But I do believe her, and I know she was getting a lot of flack from that. So I don't know. I like her. I love her husband. They're just good people. They have adorable children. I don't really have anything negative to say about her.
Whatever. Anyways, but some of her subs will be, you know, making making rude comments, and she'll like be clapping them on and saying, yeah, I agree. And I'm like, okay, in your video you act like you're supporting me and you're trying to help me, but then in your comment section you're throwing shade at me and you're going right along with everybody else with the negativity, rather than saying, no, you know, let's give her a
So I watched Cupcake Vegan's reaction to this, and she was talking about how, like, in the comments she gives the little heart just to acknowledge that she's read certain things. I don't know if she's written in the comments of her comment section responses, and that's what Amy's talking about. But she said if it's just about the hearts that she's giving, it's not her agreeing with the comment. It's just her saying, I see your comment. I do it all the time. It's just my way of keeping track of the ones I've read, the ones I haven't, and letting them know I've read it. A lot of times I'll just give a like too, and that will help me just keep track.
Chance. Anyways, and I heard a word that really kind of concerned me, which was her clients. I'm like, well, if you are some type of a fitness professional or something, I would think that you would have a little bit more compassion for the ones that do work on their weight, rather than be one to tear down, because I surely would not want to be somebody of one of your clients if that's how you truly feel about a plus size person.
Yeah, and she didn't clarify, Cupcake Vegan didn't clarify what she does. She said she doesn't need to say what she does. So I don't know. She might be fitness. She might do something else. I don't know. But yeah, she never clarified that.
That's just my opinion. Again, she has a lot of opinions, and she's allowed to state them. I'm allowed to state mine. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. So she had made a video yesterday because I had posted the what I eat in a day video, which I had figured out all of my calories. When I figured out my calories, I was, one, not aware that there is a verified check mark next to things on MyFitnessPal that make up for the real counting calories. What I did, and I did this for everything that I put on my list, that I was trying to figure out, like, okay, for instance, like the Taco Bell stuff. I Googled in, what are the calories in a Mexican pizza from Taco Bell? The calories that popped up, that's what I put down. For all of it. Now, when it came to like the M&Ms, the M&M bag said it was 240 calories per serving. There's 2 servings, so I times that by how many. That's how I got the calorie count for that.
Now, I don't know which is more accurate, if the MyFitnessPal app is completely accurate when it comes to the counting of the calories, because a lot of the times it's input from people like me, you know, who couldn't find it and they looked it up. And a lot of the times you'll look up one item and it'll have 5 different ones that are all, you know, completely different. So, I mean, I think she was just trying to give a general idea of how many calories she's eaten. So I don't see any issue with that, but I don't know, maybe it's just me.
Again, same with like my breakfast. I did the Costco buns. I Googled, and I did not go to MyFitnessPal. I did not realize you could go and look up things. So when I did that, I Googled how many calories in a dinner roll from Costco warehouse. The calorie count came up. That's what I took. I times it by 3. That's how I got my calorie count. So before assuming and throwing out words that you're not aware of, please don't call me a liar. Please don't sit there and question if I am trying to cheat the system already. If I'm sitting there saying, hey, I've eaten over 3,000 calories, do you think that there's a reason why I would lie?
Yeah, it's funny to me that people have an issue with how angry she gets sometimes, you know, with, like, you know, how she's telling Cupcake Vegan what she's saying right now. And I think she had an issue, and I can't remember, Pink something. I'm going to say Pink Fairy. I could be wrong. And there was a whole issue with her. But I kind of get it, you know, a lot of the times when people are saying things about you, you know, and if you believe they're not true, then you want to defend yourself. A lot of times that can backfire on you, and make people think badly of you. I just, you know, I don't understand that. I guess it's how you do it maybe, but I get it. I understand it. I would be the same way, you know, if someone was saying things or calling me a liar when I wasn't, just because they weren't understanding what I was saying or whatever. So a lot of the times I try my hardest to explain things in full detail so that doesn't happen, but it's not always the case.
Like, I mean, I could get it if I'm sitting there saying, oh, well, I only ate 1,200 calories the whole day. Then I would be like, Okay, let's do a little bit of investigating. But dude, I'm saying I ate over 3,000 calories. So either way around it, why would I lie if it's over 1,000 difference than the other 1,000? Now, I understand now what she was saying was you can go onto MyFitnessPal, you put in the food, and there's a verified check mark that states exactly what the calorie count is. Just like with the Wendy's thing, I did the same thing. I Googled how many calories, that's what it came up, that's what I put down. I did not realize that you can go into MyFitnessPal, you can type in Wendy's Junior Frosty, and a little check mark calorie count will come up. That's the verified amount. Now that I know that, that's what I will do. So today when I woke up, so I'm kind of like trying to figure out how I'm supposed to upload these videos because me and Jen were both like, because we're doing WW Day, which is Weigh-In Wednesday. So I don't know if I should post the Weigh-In Wednesday today and then next week start weighing in on my Tuesday, but we'll go up on your guys' Wednesday. I think that's how we're going to do it. I need to discuss that with her because I'm not quite sure how we're going to do that part because we're not doing live videos. What we will do is the day before, post it after.
Yeah, and that makes sense. A lot of times what I'll do, especially on my weight loss channel, is I will upload everything that I've recorded prior to my weigh-in. That way it's all in my editing, software. And then I'll do my weigh-in and then do my outro usually. And then put those in and quickly edit them so that my weigh-in is the morning of my upload. So like if I'm up on my weight loss channel, I try to upload on Mondays. Sometimes I'm late a day. So I'll do my weigh-in Monday morning. Right when I wake up, it's before I've eaten, before anything. That way it's as accurate as it can be. And usually that's when it's at its lowest, So as long as I continuously do it that way, my weight should be fairly accurate. And I always try to do it on my own scale, that sort of thing. So it's always the same scale each time. So, yeah, that's how I do it. But, I think the way she's saying is good, too.
So, like today, I'm filming everything that I'm eating and my stuff that I'm doing today, and that will go up tomorrow. But today I wanted to sit down. I did want to show you guys what I'm weighed in at, give you guys just a little rundown of like what kind of where I'm at today, but you'll get to see the actual footage tomorrow, if that makes sense. So today it is 3:30 in the afternoon, and I just ate my first meal. That is the one thing I will say that I struggle with is when I set forth to do just like a weight loss thing or whatever, I get it so planted into my brain that I actually can make myself not hungry at all, and then I just don't eat. So that's kind of what happened was, it was 3:30. Well, it was about 2 o'clock when I'm like, okay, I need to eat something. I haven't eaten nothing at all today to start my morning, and I was busy doing other things, so I just kind of kept myself preoccupied, which is it's not smart. I need to not do that because obviously I'm going to crash, and then I'm going to want to make up all my calories at one meal, and that's obviously not going to work.
Oh, yeah. And I have that trouble, too. Like, if I skip a meal, and then depending on how long I go between eating one and the other, I'm starving, and then I don't care what I eat, need to eat something. It could be bad for me, I don't care. It just needs to be quick. So a lot of times that happens to me, and then I end up giving in, and that's what happened when I failed the last time, or this time I should say. I allowed myself stuff that I knew I shouldn't have, but I did anyway, and now I crave it again, so I've got to, like my diet soda that I have, I gotta cut that. I do have water, and I have flavors that I put in my water, which I do try to drink more than anything, but every once in a while I do crave a diet soda.
So, I had to run a couple things today, so I stopped off at Subway since I was out, and I thought, you know what, let me see what I can get for the calories that I can find that will fit within my frame. So I got on MyFitnessPal, typed in Subway, looked at their sandwiches. I found that their turkey sandwich and stuff was on there. I calculated, which I'm not like going into much detail about it because I filmed all that already.
Yeah, what I used to do was just get their salads. It's basically a sandwich without the bread. They put everything out the same in there. I always get it with spinach because spinach has nutrients in it. I don't really feel like lettuce does. I think it's just basically eating water. So I'll do that. And their spinaches are pretty good. My only thing is I tell them not to chop it up too much because then it gets mushy. That's the only problem. So you kind of have to eat it right away. But yeah, their salads are pretty good.
But I did find the calories verified through MyFitnessPal. That's what I chose to get today. That's what I had for lunch, breakfast, both meals together.
Right.
I did not get anything to drink while I was out due to the fact that I'm not drinking soda no more, and I'm not drinking any type of juices. I will drink tea, but I'm going to be finding the tea that is 0 calorie. That's a big thing for me. But I did.
That's really important. The last thing you want to do is drink your calories. I mean, that's why I drink diet soda, not full sugared, even though, you know, you could argue that aspartame is really bad for you, and I'm sure it is. But, you know, it's just a conscious choice that I made when I was craving a soda. I do love sparkling waters, not the seltzer water, like not the LaCroix or whatever LaCroix. It's like a seltzer water. I don't like that. It's the sparkling waters that you can usually get, like Ice brand. Usually Walmart has their own brand. Grocery stores will have their own brand. So that's pretty good to drink when I'm craving carbonation. I just don't have any at the moment. So
I did want to show you guys something that I did get recently. It's been a few days since I got it, but I didn't show it to you guys because I just wanted to kind of show it to you now. But my goal is to drink a gallon of water a day. Now, I tried this once before and I put it into a milk jug, but I noticed that the milk jug was getting moldy at the top when I was using it for the water, which is disgusting. I can't do that. So that wasn't going to work for me. So then I got on Amazon. I was just searching around trying to find something that would benefit me for, like, to get enough water in. And I found this baby. Oof. It's my 1 gallon water. It has my time sets, which this is just, you know, you could go off of that if you wanted to, but this is just to kind of help you stay on track if you need it.
wow. It's funny to me that, you know, they suggest you drink a gallon of water a day. I maybe, even when I put water flavorings, I maybe drink 16 ounces on a normal day. And if it's hot, you know, and I'm extra thirsty, I might do an extra 16 ounces at best. But, oh man, I good luck. That's all I can say. Good luck. Because, I don't know. Man, you're definitely have to pee a lot.
Also, you can hook this to your phone, and you can calculate your amount of fluid from this to your phone. It's really cool. And this is an entire gallon. And this thing, I've been already drinking off of it for 2 days now, and I can honestly say I feel such a difference because I'm flushing myself out. So that has been a great feeling. I'm going to continue to keep pushing the water intake, and like I said, if I want tea, I can have a little bit of tea, but for the most part, I'm pushing towards just the water because I know obviously my body really needs it, especially right now. My body truly needs to just flush everything out. So anyways, that is pretty much what today has entitled. Like I said, tomorrow will be my actual upload from today's footage. I will put it in tomorrow so you guys will see what I'm eating. So what I'm going to do is I will film what I eat in a day along with just whatever else I'm doing for today will be in that footage.
Yeah, and I'm behind. I see she already has 2 other videos up, which I will respond to. But like I said, I wanted to start each of the videos that I'm going to respond to for the year with their first videos of the year. So that way anyone watching can kind of start off with me if they haven't seen these channels. But yeah.
My biggest stride right now is to make sure that I am focusing on my nutrition because
It's important.
I forget to eat, or I just don't eat, and B, I have to keep moving, but I gotta find ways to do it where I can keep up. I hope everybody is having a wonderful first day of the new year. I hope everybody had an amazing New Year's Eve. We stayed in and just cuddled one another, and I got my New Year's Eve kiss. But anyways, all right, you guys, I'm going to close here so I can get this video up and edited and out for you guys.
Right.
But stay tuned for tomorrow's video, and we will get on a regimen to where we're keeping up and we're on track. I want to be, you know, posting my videos earlier in the day rather than way late in the afternoon. Apologize. Accept my apology, please. I will talk to you guys again later. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.
Hello.
It's
ready.
I love that. I don't think I'm ever not going to love that. It's too much. 475.2.
175.2 pounds.
Okay, so that's her starting. Hopefully that her and Jen will, once they're doing more progress photos, that they'll actually look a little happier in their photos. It's like so miserable. Like, I get it. It's hard to take those pictures, but it's worth it when you see the progress. It really is. Ah, there we go. That's a smile. Okay, so that looks to be the end of it. Yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think that both Jen and Amy can do it if they're doing it together? You know, I know it's going to be hard for them. Like I've said before, it's going to be a roller coaster, basically ups and downs. But hopefully they don't let the downs discourage them. I'm trying not to with my weight loss. So, yeah, I'm just hopeful. And, you know, all we can do is give them the support and see where it goes. I'm going to remain optimistic until I see that there's no reason to, I guess. But I definitely want them to do well. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for watching this video, and hope you have a wonderful day.
Thanks for watching.